Hello, my name is Vin. I'm a current MS in Computer Science student at Columbia University. Today, I'll be talking about a technical project I've worked on, my underrated AI use case, and finally something I'm known for amongst my friends and family. Let's get started. Firstly, a technical project I've worked on is in the insurtech domain, an area I worked in previously at McKinsey. In particular, my project was focused on automating the prior authorization process using NLP. The problem with the current prior authorization process is that it is manual and slow. Patients, before they can get the care they need to have their insurance company approve the procedure beforehand so that they know they'll get reimbursed. This can take a long time, with the patient just suffering without care. And in my own family's case, it led us fighting a months long battle over money with the insurance company, adding additional burden after a very serious procedure. I wanted to fix this, and so I developed a platform to predict the primary diagnosis for a patient based on the raw clinician notes from their doctor's visits. By doing so, I was able to help an insurance company funnel incoming claims to the right specialist without needing to read lengthy, tedious doctor notes. While I've since moved on to other projects and my own research, I'm proud of this project as it spanned the range of my experience. Firstly, my experience in deep learning and model architecting for my master's in research. Secondly, my development and deployment skills from my time as a full stack developer at a startup. And then thirdly, my business acumen as a former McKinsey consultant. Secondly, an underrated AI use case I believe in and is actually the focus of my research at Columbia is topic modeling. I'd love to discuss it. As a quick primer, topic modeling involves taking a large amount of data, be it textual, visual, auditory, and trying to organize it into clusters or topics. There are several ways to do this, but today I'll focus on why I believe in this method and view it as underrated. Topic modeling is valuable because it both improves and opens the deep learning black box. This is useful in two different ways. For example, in RAG systems, topic modeling can both improve the performance of RAG and improve explainability. For example, we can train our document embedder using topics, making it computationally more efficient whenever we have to re-embed our corpus as we update our embedder's weights. Additionally, through topic modeling, we can get some insight as to why our model thinks certain documents are relevant to the prompt, and include this explanation in conjunction with our prompt whenever we generate to answer a user's question. Additionally, topic modeling also facilitates visualizations like the one I showed earlier, helping non-technical people get insight as to how the model organizes its data. We presently know that deep learning models store information in their parameters or weights, but for end users, especially non-technical people, it can be really hard for them to envision what that means. And for them, they have to take a leap of faith that the model truly understands the domain that they're talking about. Topic modeling hence is valuable because it sheds light as to how the model organizes its view of the world. We can have it cluster its information, and then for an end user, they can see this visualization, validate it matches their worldview, and then even update it, and we can backpropagate that information back into the model. As a former McKinsey consultant who has worked extensively with non-technical folk before, I can speak from experience when I say that topic modeling will be critical to AI adoption. I believe in this space, and that's why my current research is actually with Professor Johar and Professor Ding to leverage topic modeling to help automate fact checking in the climate space in a reliable, trustworthy, open manner. Finally, what do my friends and family know me for? I think what my peers really know me for is being someone who cares about his community. When I first joined McKinsey as a consultant in 2020 during the height of the pandemic, anti Asian hate crimes were on the rise. Some people were getting assaulted, others pushed in front of trains. It was truly a scary time. While I may be South Asian, I lived in Japan for all of high school. I saw what my East Asian colleagues were struggling with. I resonated with them, and I knew I needed to do something. So, in addition to my 15-hour a day consulting job, I formed an Asian American at McKinsey initiative to do three things. First, I created a speaker series with an Asian American Studies professor at the University of Michigan to discuss the history of anti API violence in order to give context as to what was going on. Secondly, I organized membership groups within the Asian American community to help tackle systemic issues like the model minority myth and the bamboo ceiling through mentorship. Finally, before I left the firm, I created organization and team structures so that the work I did could continue happening even if I wasn't there, and it still does to this day. Ultimately, I organized events with over 1,000 colleagues joining in from around the world and made a difference in my community. That's it for my presentation. I want to thank you for this time and opportunity. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks again.